This is the Crime and Time project, which has been developed with the Youth Offending Service, Leicestershire Probation Service and Soft Touch Arts. And the idea of the project is to set up a realistic prison cell that we can take up and put up and down in various community locations, schools, community groups, and with our own young people who are at risk of getting into further trouble. And we don't wish to scare young people, but we wish to tell them the reality of what life is like in a prison setting to help them kind of see the consequences of their offending and help them stay out of trouble in the future. The project's been developed, was created and developed by Helen McNulty from the Impact team as part of Youth Justice and Safer Communities, and she's worked very closely with Bev, who's a peer mentor from Leicestershire Probation Service, who can talk directly about her personal experience of being in custody.
My experience has been in jail from when I first went to prison when I was 16. Like, you can hear me voicing over on the video how scary it really is, and working with the project has made me even more enthusiastic of sharing my life experiences with the younger children of today and showing them how it's so not cool not to get on the wrong side of the law. And hopefully with our mock cell they can experience how it would actually feel to be locked up for 23 hours a day and how much space we have to live in for the next 5 or 6 months or whatever the sentence may be.
The reason that I wanted this project to become up and running is due to the fact that we often hear young people having been told from peers what prison life is like. One of the common themes that we hear is it's like Butlins, it'd be easy, I can do that quite easily. So rather than myself that I would, as we always say it out of a textbook, we've developed it with the help of Leicestershire Probation peer mentors, so that they can actually tell the real story of the tears from once they're sentenced at court, going in the what they call the sweat box to the prison, and the overnight stay, and actually seeing realistically the size of a prison cell, what is available in there, and hearing about the lack of visits, the lack of privileges, and squashing some of the myths that young people hear. So we're hoping that through that young people will then be able to make a better choice, and thus reducing reoffending rates, first-time entrance into the criminal justice system. It's going to be available for partner agencies to book, so that we can go into schools, youth club, community venues. That's because it's what we call a pop-up cell, which will make it very easy for somebody to transport it around in a vehicle or car, and it's going to be at the request of the communities of who wants that facility. From from the early part of March, we will be sending referrals out to our partner agencies so that they're able to book this facility, and it will probably be something that we will take out maybe monthly, every other week at the moment.